Hey, how y'all doing, baby? It's Friday. It's Friday. It's the first Friday of the year. First Friday of 2019. Y'all know the routine now. Get that beer off the ice or whatever adult beverage you might have. In my case, it's going to be a little shot of Big House over ice. Beer's not in the budget this month. And spark that butt up, baby. Take a big old hit, blow it this way, and ooh, that's good bourbon. Let's get this week started. First off, I want to show you my new shirt, baby. I got this shirt. Let me get it over here on this camera. The only substantive difference between shit and fertilizer is your perspective, baby. It's your perspective. Shit and fertilizer, same thing. And ain't that something? We've been dumped on a lot here lately, baby. We're fertilizer all over the place because Donnie shits on us every day. But you got to remember, all that shit that he has dealt up over the last 2 years, the piles of crap that he laid everywhere, are going to spawn the seeds of his own demise. He's going to be removed from office because of all that shit that he's left laying around. Because the Democrats are going to investigate all that shit, baby. And that's when the shit turns into fertilizer, baby. And we grow this movement bigger and bigger every day with more fertilizer that he puts out. We get stronger. So I'll remember that. Now, I sat up there today and I did say Harry Whittlefield from San Francisco, California. If I didn't say that, I might have messed up. Harry has started, he's been with us a long time. He started his t-shirt thing here recently called Left Hugger. And I like the shirts that he sent me 3 shirts. I'll be wearing them. I like the sayings. This one particularly, and another one that I really liked. I'll wear next time. But I'll try to put a link to his t-shirt shop, Left Hugger, in the comments down there. And if you like the shirt and the other ones he has, which are quite in your face. Anyway, I thank you, Harry, and I'll be wearing the other ones later on. Anyway, what's going on? He came out for a press conference. Well, first Nancy and Chuck came out and said the meeting was very contentious, very contentious. Donnie came out and said there was progress made. It was a good meeting. Are you shitting me? Somebody's lying, and I have a feeling I know who. He came out to do the Rose Garden thing and take some questions and whatnot. In the first, I don't know, half hour was this, boom, bah, me, look how great I am. That's what he does every time he gets in front of a microphone. He can't help himself. The world is better because Donnie the Dick is our president. Are you shitting me? Take a look around, baby. It's not all a rose garden. And he might be speaking from one. But, yeah, Chuck and Nancy came out and said that Donnie said that the shutdown could last months or years. And he verified it. They asked him, did you really say that? Yes, I said it. Months or years. So you hundreds of thousands of federal employees, one of which I used to be, not getting your paycheck, well, just tough, suck it up. Donnie came out with suggestions, talk to your landlord, tell him you ain't got no money. He'll be a nice guy because Donnie was when he was are you shitting me? Donnie wouldn't lend anybody any money for crap. Donnie gets money. Donnie doesn't care about your sad sob story. You ain't got money to pay the rent. Get out of his building. That's what Donnie would tell you. Donnie wouldn't be telling you, oh, I understand your difficult situation here and you don't have to pay rent now. Bullshit. But that's what he expects these people to do. The government comes out and tells them, go get a work for the mow the landlord's grass or fix something for him. Work it off. Work it off. Those bills, you're going to go to your electric company, you're going to tell them, hey, what can I do? Can I weed eat the grass out here for you? Going to go to the gas company, hey, you need somebody to go out and read some meters for you? The car payment, the house, all the things that these people have to pay. They're of no consequence to Donnie. Donnie doesn't give a shit. Donnie's got money in the bank, baby. That's what he expects all these people. Hey, you got money in the bank? Go ask your rich daddy for some money to help you through. That's what he did. No, Donnie, the world doesn't work that way, baby. There's people out here struggling every freaking day, and he doesn't give a shit. Months, years, you bet your ass. Anyway, he went on to spread more fertilizer. He made the comment in there, and it just really jumped out at me. He said that all the presidents have said that they wish they would have built a wall, that they should have built a wall. Some of them said so to him. That's where you call some reporter out there is, why do you lie like that? Name the president who told you, oh, we should have built a wall. Name him, Donnie. He ain't going to name nobody because nobody said that to him. He's pulling shit out of his ass again. To what? Make his little minions feel good about it? Oh, all them other presidents wanted to, but only I had the courage to do it. Are you shitting me? You little weasel. You come up and you lie through your ass every time you get up there. Oh, Donnie, you said the wall was going to be made out of concrete. Oh, I never said concrete. He just tweeted it out, less than a week ago, that the wall has not changed since he first conceived of it. And when he first conceived of it, he said it was a concrete barrier all the way, a wall. Don't you remember? Oh, the wall just got 10 feet higher. But now no, I didn't say concrete. It doesn't have to be a wall. It could be a fence. It could be a piece of twine. I don't give a shit. Give him something. That's what he's saying. He'll back off the word wall, but now he's on steel. It's all steel, baby. And it's all because the steel companies here in America are all doing better. All of them. USS Steel and I could name 10 more. No, you can't, you lying sack of shit. How come you only named one? But now we've gone from a concrete wall to where it's got to be a steel barrier. But it's got to go all the way, because if not, Donnie says, then people drive up to the border, they just make a left-hand turn. Or a right, I'm sorry, they make a right. They just make a right and keep driving. Keep driving until there's no wall, until there's no fence, until there's nothing. And then they just make a left. And they have women tied up in the back of the van with duct tape over their mouth. Bloody MS-13 members with knives up to their throat. He paints such a desperate picture. The crisis on the border. The crisis on the border is a made-up bullshit story sold to his little minions to get them all worked up and excited. Excited about tossing people. How about go to the airport? Because that's where the immigration problem is, Donnie. At the airport, it's not at the border. Oh, we're catching thousands upon thousands of terrorists at the border. Are you shitting me? Anything he can come up with to blow out his ass and make you think it is solid is something that Donnie just gets all. He doesn't call it a shutdown, by the way. He says it's doing what I should do. It's not a shutdown. So pay no attention to the video clip of him saying, I'll own the shutdown. Because it's not a shutdown. I don't know why they're going to meet with him in the Oval Office anyway. Why don't they just send Chuck and Nancy over to see Ann Coulter or Rush Limbaugh? One of those people. Go see Sean Hannity. Find out the real issues. Negotiate with the people that make the choices, that make the decisions, because Donnie ain't making them. Donnie's following his little, I don't know what the hell you call it over there, his clan, his whatever it is, his minions, his cockroaches. People like Ann Coulter. That kind of disgusting shit. That's who's running our country, evidently. Anyway, Donnie went on to say that we've already built a lot of wall. We've already built a lot of wall. You ought to see it. We ought to see it. Somebody ought to go out and take a picture of the great what wall? What wall? The only thing we've seen in your wall are those swatches you had built. Oh, look at this one. This one's going to be good. Oh, no, I like this one over here. Well, the color on this one's just real pleasing. Shit me. the wall. It'll stop everything. It'll stop an officer from getting shot. That's the way Donnie. You ever notice the way anytime Donnie says the word shot, it's a police officer got shot by a Mexican that came over into the country illegally. He was here illegally, and he shot this man, this officer. We can't let that happen. How about the little girl that got shot in Houston by some white idiot who driving by in a truck and decided it would be okay to shoot into a car full of women, a woman and children because they were black? Hey, that's all right. Yeah, that's the problem I have with this one and the last one that happened out in California. Oh, there was somebody in this country illegally that caused somebody's death. Not that there's a problem with regular old Americans every day killing themselves all across this country. We don't give a shit about that. We give a shit about the one that wasn't supposed to be in our country. That's the one. That's the one that matters. I had a discussion with a woman one time because she was all upset because this person had been killed by a drunk driver, and the drunk driver was an undocumented migrant. How could he be in this country and cause that? Not a word about the thousands and thousands of other red-blooded Americans that go out and get drunk every day on the highway and kill everybody. Oh, that's not the point. The point is this one. This one shouldn't have happened. Well, I got news for you. None of them should happen. They're not worried about the drunk driver. They're worried about what language he used to order his beer. They're not worried about where this criminal got the gun and how he shot the officer and all that shit. No, the main point is how did he get in this country? Not how he got a gun. The gun's just it's a side issue. Don't worry about the guns. Guns don't kill people. Where's the NRA anyway? Where is the National Russian Alliance Association there? They haven't seen them around in a while. They're going bankrupt because of taking Russian money and handling it to Donnie. So, Mitch McConnell, I have his name just written there, Mitch McConnell. Mitch McConnell, you know that the House passed 2 bills last night to reopen the government. Put everybody back to work. Let's get these people paid. They separated the DHS bill from the rest of the government and said, let's fund this. This has nothing to do with border security, national security, or anything else. That's DHS. Let's deal with that on a separate issue. No, baby. No. Ain't going to do that. Mitch McConnell is not going to bring anything to the floor of the Senate until he gets the okay from Donnie Boy. Until Donnie tells him that he'll sign something, Mitch McConnell is going to do exactly what Mitch McConnell always does. Obstruct the shit out of everything he can. Mitch McConnell is a disgrace to this country. Paul Ryan is a disgrace to this country. I seen a picture of Trey Gowdy sneaking his ass out of the Congress. Good riddance, you worthless piece of shit. You want to see an example of a Republican operative sent in there to just destroy shit? That's Trey Gowdy. Mr. Benghazi. How many years of Benghazi hearings did we go through? Plenty, baby. I think it was like 4 years of that shit. Just so they could disrupt Hillary Clinton's poll numbers. Liars, cheats, and thieves is what the Republican Party is. Liars, cheats, and thieves. And they continue to prove it every damn day. You know, they're right now in the Senate. If the Senate does not act by tomorrow, January 5th, to extend the freeze on pay raises for senior advisors and shit, vice president and all them people, senior advisors if they don't vote to extend that freeze, then tomorrow they get a big ass pay raise right in the middle of a shutdown, and right when Donnie the Dick comes out and tells you we can't give the federal employees a raise, we have to freeze their wages because we don't have the money in the budget. So how about it? He was asked the question, how about it, Donnie? Are they all going to get a pay raise tomorrow? Well, I should look into that. When they pressed him on it, oh, well, next question over here. They asked him, would you stand by that? Would you prevent those people from getting a pay raise? Next question. Next question. The coward. He's not going to get the same. How about it, Mitch? How about it, Mitch McConnell? Are you just going to let that freeze expire right here in the middle of a shutdown when federal employees are not getting paid and you're going to kick up a good $10,000 raise to Mike Pence and the senior advisors? You know, Congressman Congresswoman Ocasio-Cortez. They started making fun of her because they showed a video of her dancing in her college days on this rooftop. And oh, look at this, she's dancing. Are you shitting me? That's the worst you got on her? How about it? If you're so concerned about her dancing on a rooftop while in college, why weren't you interested in Brett Kavanaugh sticking his pecker in some woman's face when he was in college? Oh, that doesn't count, right? That's too far back to go. You know, Congresswoman Ocasio-Cortez is talking about they ought to raise the tax on the wealthy to 70% to pay for climate change, environmental issues and stuff. The shit that the EPA is crapping on every day. Environmental Protection Agency. Are you shitting me? Oh, man, environmental pricing agencies more like it. They're just out there to sell everything they can to the oil and gas or coal or anybody else who wants to screw things up and get by with putting coal ash in the water or toxins in the air. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Let somebody in the future deal with it. That's what they did last time. 70% on the wealthy. You think, wow, goddamn. The best times this country had back in the 50s and 60s when they built the interstate systems, when they built so much in this country. The wealthy were taxed at 91%. At 91%. You could be wealthy. You could be rich. You could be a millionaire. But you weren't allowed to be a billionaire rolling in dough, just swallowing in it. How about it, Betsy DeVos? 10 yachts? How about 20? Might need one on Lake Corpus Christi up here, just in case you come to South Texas. Might need a yacht out there in that little lot. That's why. Because we had a vision for America that could build. And we could see the disparity between what the wealthy were getting then and what the working man got. And look at it now. Look at it now. 70%. They're getting off cheap. It was a lot higher until St. Reagan came in and declared how pitiful the rich people have it. And we got to give the money to the rich people and let it trickle down. And it'll trickle down to you. And you'll get a pittance, a smidgen. You're still waiting on that smidgen. And look at what these people have. You want to see America boom again? You want to see America infrastructure go wild and see prosperity in this country? Tax the wealthy just like they used to do before the Republicans came in and convinced everybody that, you know what the problem is in this country is the wealthy people don't have enough money. Hell, they can get away with murder, and they do. Crown Prince Slice and Dice gets away with murder because of the money that he has. Not so easy for me and you. I see where Ivanka Trump, the Citizens for Reform and Ethics in Washington, says that Ivanka Trump has a conflict of interest in the empowerment zone bill that she is part of. She gets to be a part of where these empowerment zones are. And oh, well, it happens to have some Trump properties. Oh, well, you know how that is. Just a coincidence that she can make a boatload of money. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to the Democrats taking charge. I want to see 10 years of Donnie the Dick's tax returns. I want to see Ivanka's tax returns. She works for the government. Jared Kushner. Let's see where all the money is coming from that pays our president to turn his back on this country. I want to see how much it's paying to be a traitor. How much does it cost to buy a president? Because that's what we're going to find out. Anyway, Senator Gardner from Colorado and Susan Collins from Maine, they're already up in Mitch's ear saying take a deal with no wall money. Let's get the government running again. So it's not a solid wall that the Republicans have there. There's cracks in it, baby. So hold tight. Months and years, I don't think the Republicans in the Senate will let it go on that long. There's bills on the floor. Take them up and let a vote on it. That's all you got to do, Mitch. But Mitch can't trust his own people, baby. That's how come Mitch ain't going to come bring it to the floor. Mitch can't trust all the Republicans to turn their back. Anyway, that's what's going on the first Friday of the year. We're just getting started. There's going to be so much shit coming out in the next few days. Today is really the first day. Yesterday was, well, we got a few things done, passed a few bills because we knew Mitch ain't going to do nothing about it, so we get to rub that in his damn face. But the Democrats are trying, and I can't wait for some of these young voices like Ocasio-Cortez. 70% on the wealthy? Yeah, that's good with me. Wouldn't affect me a damn bit. Oh, it affects some people? Too bad, Barron. That's just the way a cookie crumbles. Go out and get a job. Anyway, that's about all I got, baby. It's Friday, so enjoy your weekend. Whatever you got going on, I hope it goes good. And, we got a lot to look forward to. This is just the beginning, baby. We're going to put our house back in order. And I'm going to be so pleased with every little brush sweep that sweeps them assholes out of office. And so we got to get prepared for that. Anyway, like, share, subscribe. John Bertavoe, Blue Dot in Texas on YouTube. John Bertavoe on Facebook. John Bertavoe Speaks, Blue Dot Family on Facebook. Go by, join the family. It is still growing. The family's getting bigger. And it's worldwide, baby. It's a worldwide family, and we enjoy the diversity of this Blue Dot family. On YouTube at Blue Dot in Texas. I want to thank all our Patreon members and those that send support to the show. We really appreciate it. It's what keeps us moving. And keep that up, please, because it's very, 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 very appreciated. Y'all take care. We'll see y'all later.